Hi everybody, this is Aaron from Sibling Rivalry, and today we're going to be doing a follow-up and update on our indoor Gorilla Garden starters. Alright, so welcome back from the intro. Yeah, like I said, this is a bit of an update. So I wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of how everything's going here. We've just, in the last couple days, started to get the peppers sprouting. They are a little slow. If you're growing peppers or something similar to that at home, just keep in mind that, or if you're growing a variety of things, just keep in mind that they all might sprout at different times and different speeds. If you're wondering about this little guy right here, this is actually two saplings that I rescued from outside. We're at the point where the saplings from all the seeds in the late spring or summer or fall have started to form and started to grow, and right before people are going to start mowing their lawns and cutting all the grass. So I wanted to save them so they don't just get mangled by a lawnmower in a few weeks. I'm going to try doing some more of those rescues, and we'll see if we can do a video about that too. Yeah, so everything has different needs, which is something you need to keep in mind as well. These tomatoes go through water like crazy. They go nuts. I water them at least once or twice a day, on average about twice a day, if not more. The carrots seem to be doing pretty good. They took a little while to kind of flourish like this. The garlic's doing great other than the bulb that I planted upside down, but we'll see how that goes. There's actually 4 bulbs in there, I realized, so 2 of the 4 bulbs are doing great. This guy took a little while to kind of sprout. This was the one that was already sprouting, and he's doing awesome. These onions are starting to take off. You can see the little black onion seeds, which you might recognize from everything bagels. Sometimes they have onion seeds on there as well as the poppy seeds. And the cauliflower is also doing great. That was one of the first ones to really sprout. I was surprised that they beat the tomatoes, because from my experience, tomatoes are literally like a weed. We're probably gonna have to transplant all of these sooner than we initially thought. And part of that, the reason that they're growing so fast, is we actually have a pretty humid apartment, and that is on purpose. Mostly on purpose. We have a humidifier going pretty much constantly to keep everything around 40 degrees humidity, or 40% I should say, humidity. If you don't have a humidifier, that's fine. You might just need to adjust your plants and adjust the lighting. You might need to water them more or mist them to prevent them from browning or scorching. And you might just need to get lights that are a little farther away or diffused. It's just something to keep in mind, and kind of your plants will tell you what they need for the most part. If they're starting to go brown, it's usually either water or it's light. So if they're not getting enough water, if you're not watering them enough, then and the soil seems dry, then that's a good indicator that you need to water them. And that's with the onions and the tomatoes. They go dry almost 2 or 3 times a day, like I said, and so I am constantly watering them. We've got a little watering can up here that I use to just kind of top everything up, and when I water, I don't really just douse them in water. I just kind of spritz or kind of drizzle them around, because you want a nice even water. I know I covered that in our initial video. It doesn't hurt to get some on the plant leaves. The plant leaves do need some water, and it helps get the dust off of them. Obviously the plant doesn't drink through its leaves primarily, but they do need some water occasionally. And it's always good to mist them as well if you have that ability. As per transplanting, obviously once we've got the second light set up on the top here, we're going to be repositioning all this stuff, and we're going to probably just keep the same stuff but spread it out into bigger pots. And we might be 3D printing those pots. We might be just going to Walmart and buying pots. Whatever works best for us. And you should treat it the same way for yourself. Whatever works best for you is the best option. If you can only do like 2 plants, there's nothing wrong with that. You do what you want and do something that you know is that you're going to eat and that you can use. A lot of people I see with herb gardens, but realistically, like, herbs can only get you so far. You want vegetables, in my opinion. Fruits and veggies, because they have a lot of sustenance and meat to them, so to speak. They have a higher calorie density than, say, like basil. Not to knock basil. Basil's good. It's always good to have some seasonings, but that's the whole point here, is we want to do vegetables and stuff that you can actually eat, and we'll give you something to supplement your diet in case you aren't able to afford or it's too difficult to go out and get groceries. So we're going to show you guys a few time lapses. We'll probably break them into segments because we've recorded a few time lapses over the last few weeks, or week and a bit I should say, of these guys growing and sprouting and dancing. The carrots, let me tell you, they dance, man. They dance. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you in the outro. Well, we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapses. I know I enjoyed watching them after recording them. They're really cool to watch. I wish I could do one of those cool cross-section ones where you see the roots grow at the same time, but it's not that practical for us. So stay tuned for next time. We're going to show you guys how to transplant these and increase their pots and all that fun stuff, and even feed them. And if the opportunity arises, we'll show you guys how to do some fruits. So, see you next time. Wash your hands. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments or want to know different things about different veggies and planting, leave us a comment down below. We always appreciate your guys' comments. And if you don't want to miss out on any future content like this, make sure that you have subscribed and rung that bell so you don't miss out on notifications either. Again, my name is Aaron from the Sibling Rivalry, and I hope you stay safe and have a good day. Bye for now.